Hello everyone, this is the East Coast Economic Update for March the 6th, 2009. Just wanted to touch a couple of things that I've noticed that was rather unusual yesterday, that when the stock market was going up, and now of course the stock market is plummeting, probably in preparation for the job numbers in the United States. Even if they fudge the numbers, which they have been with great skill or lack thereof, we're looking at close to 8%, if not higher. I mean, I think personally, based on shadow stats, we're closer to 16, 17%. And by this time, especially with the ADP numbers, the commercial numbers showing that payrolls have been shrunk by almost 700,000. And in the last week, or last 2 weeks, unemployment numbers have been on average doing about 600,000. So there's a direct correlation between probably all those people that got severance packages back in November to cushion the losses over the Christmas holiday are now coming home to roost, as the old saying goes. There's two things that I want to do. I want to put over here. Both of them are from American Express, and both of them are found on Bloomberg. I found one last week, but Fever IM had pointed it out before I could add it to my video. But the other one, which is also about American Express, which I'm going to describe to you, is just an indication. If you really want to know what the hell's going on, and you don't believe the government, which I don't, don't listen to what people are saying in commercial businesses or banks. See what they're doing, and you'll see really what's going on. Two things. First, American Express about 2 weeks ago, and I'll put the article up here, of course, as well as the other one, which I'm going to mention, encouraged its subscribers, certain subscribers, actually a lot of them who have been late on their payments, they were paying them $300 to close out their accounts and not be their customer any longer. The other thing that American Express and other card companies are doing, which was in the news yesterday, which was that American Express, even as you paid down, like say for example you had an unlimited, or you had those blue cards with a little blue square in it, every time you paid down your amount, let's say you had $6,000 on your account outstanding and you paid $1,000 to it, well, they would lower your credit limit by that $1,000. And Providian and a number of other credit card companies were doing it about a year and a half, 2 years ago, but to certain people. But now it seems to be ubiquitous amongst all the credit card companies. So as you're paying down, they're lowering your credit line and eventually wiping you out. So obviously, even though we're trying to release the credit lines, loosen the credit thing so everybody can get credit, as Mr. Obama and a number of other people are saying, obviously this is not the case. The actual reality is that companies, especially American Express, which is one of the largest and first major credit card companies to ever exist, are trying to push away as many of their card members as possible, including their high-end black card members, and basically shake them off their books. They also declared, if no one noticed quietly, declared themselves a bank holding company back in December to protect themselves under the TARP, now the TALC, or whatever the heck it's called now, the TALF plan. So obviously they know better than we do that this stuff is much worse than what it seems, even though everybody's giving lip service and saying that we're just waiting for the government to loosen up credit. They're obviously know better of what's going on, and that the fact is that they know we're going into a super depression and probably an Argentinian style collapse worldwide, and they're basically padding their mattresses with the money that they're getting both from the government and from us when we're paying down our credit cards, which I hold none. So they know. So it's one thing to say relax when you see your neighbor filling up their basement full of food and ammunition. Oh, there's nothing to see here. So obviously they're doing that same type of ammunition and food storage, but with credit and cash bailouts. Just want to do another follow-up. Not only has the Chinese government said that their bailout has worked, their $532 billion bailout to China, but they've said that they don't need any more stimulus packages, and that they're starting to sell to their own people. similar to what I said. I know that a few people, sorry if I don't remember who said it, said, don't trust the Chinese government, they're communist. Well, so is our government apparently, but apparently, the truth is in what they're doing, and there is seen that they're starting to do domestic sales. So kind of shores up or reinforces what I had said in my previous video, that China is figuring it out. And it'll only take a time, I think May, June, July. I give myself a 3-month window before China goes, we don't need you anymore, United States of America. We'll buy our own Nike sneakers, and we'll own our own T-shirts. So I'm not charging you $10. Well, $10 of nothing is still nothing, but $1 from my 50% savings rate citizen is worth more than your $10 of worthless paper. So just want to let you know that I am going to do, on top of all this doom and gloom, I'm going to actually do a video. A friend of mine who I went to college with and actually introduced me to my wife, they were roommates, is an artist, and I'm going to show you some beauty amongst this horror. So I'm trying to consolidate it into one video. I am afraid it's going to end up being 10 short videos, unfortunately, of 10 seconds or less. So until next time, and actually by tomorrow, unless something radical happens, you'll get my Ask the Rabbi video. So until further notice, peace.